Hey, welcome. Darren Spain here with another installment of my paying ads strategy and review for 2016. So, excuse me, happy that you have come here today to allow me to just talk to you and show you my progress and show you why I think my paying ads is a perfect strategy, or the strategy that I'm using with my paying ads is perfect for any business model that you have, or any business that you're running right now on the internet or online. This strategy is perfect. We're going to go over the strategy today. Not a lot happening in my paying ads today, but tomorrow we're going to just boost it up and keep it going. But I'll show you my paying ads right now. We'll go click over there and take a look at what's going on. As you know, I started out with just 25 shares. You can join this thing for free. I would suggest that you do that. Join it for free. I threw $25 in there just to see how it works, get the whole gist of the whole thing, and then eventually I'm going to throw some more money in and just really boost it up. And I'm going to show you the strategy that we're talking about, a real quick review. This time it'll be really quick because what I want to get into is what I do on a daily basis in the morning when I get up. Part of what I do to get my mind right, the mindset of this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to get into that in a little bit. But as you see here, started out with 25 shares a few days ago. I have 31 because the strategy is to continually take the profits on a daily basis and purchase shares as soon as you have enough profit to buy a share, okay? And that's what I do. So I buy one share a day. That's basically what's happening. But as we move this up to our strategy, utilizing our strategy of getting 200 in the first ad pack plan, and then 200 more shares in the next ad pack plan, all the way down to the 6th or 7th ad pack plan, and then start pulling money out, okay, and using that money to buy paid advertising for our funnel that is promoting our businesses on the front end of the whole system. And I'll get more into that because it's probably confusing you right now if you're just getting on watching this video for the first time, if you watching this tutorial for the first time starting here on this video. But if you watch my whole series, then you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say buying paid advertising and sending traffic from that paid advertising to our funnel system that's going to cause us to get purchases and members, causing commissions to come in and causing us to really boost up this thing and put a whole bunch of money in our pocket, okay? The system is very, very, very simple, and it's systematic, okay? And that's what's good about it. Anybody can do it, and it works with any business that you have on the front end, okay? So anyway, this is it. We have 31 shares. We'll buy another share in about an hour or so. So we'll have 32 shares, and we'll just keep doing it and doing it over and over again. We're going to put probably another $100 into this thing, and then build it up quicker, because if you start with $100 or $200, it's a lot quicker. My system you'll be able to implement my system a lot faster, or a lot earlier, if you put a few dollars in the my paying ads, okay? So we'll talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about quickly, really quickly, what the system is, what we're trying to do, okay? So here's my trusty calculator. You can get this calculator. All you have to do is message me and I'll give you a copy of it. This is my paying ads calculator. I'll send you a copy if you connect with me on Facebook and then message me and say, Darren, I need a copy of that, and I'll shoot it right over to you without a hassle, okay? Free, that doesn't cost anything. Just want to get it to you so you can play around with the numbers, okay? So here we are. What we want to do is we want to get 200 in the first level, okay? I have 25, what do I have? 31 in there right now. We're going to boost that up to 200 very shortly. And then we want to get 200 there. It's a dollar a share, okay? And then we want to put 200 in here, and 200. We want to get that all the way up to probably the 6th or 7th level. Let's take a look here. I'm going to put these at 0. Okay, so right now at this level, if we go to the 6th level and we put 200 in, we're able to actually take out I'm sorry, $67. $67, okay? So we're able to take out $67 at that level per day, okay? Just by maintaining these. And remember, we only paid upwards of $200 out of our own pocket. Okay, we just kept buying shares with the profits on a daily basis to fill up these other levels. Not our own money, but the money from the profits of my paying as share revenue. Okay, so that's how this grew to this level. Now we're at a level where we're able to take out $67, $70, and that's what we're going to use to buy advertising, okay, paid advertising to go into our funnel system. Now, how does that work? Well, I'll show you. My trusty drawing, as you've seen, if you've watched my other videos, you know about this trusty little drawing that I have here. But this is our funnel system, okay, which I show you how to set up, all right, and we'll show you that in a little bit. But on the front end of my funnel system, I use what's called Four Corners Alliance Group. I use that as my front end because of the entry point. The entry point is only $18 one time. Okay, so you can come right in here, join Four Corners for just $18. You get 4 people. I went through this in an earlier video of how it works, but you get 4 people on your first level. It's a 4x6 matrix, if you know what that means, but all you have to do is get 4 other people, and now you're going to start making money. Okay, and you can go upwards to $500,000 in the first two ways you can make money with Four Corners. There's 6 ways in or 5 ways in Four Corners that you can make money. That's just the first 2. So, take a look at my earlier videos. There'll be a link in the description where you can look at my funnel system, which I'll show you in a minute, and you can take a look at the business that I use in my funnel systems, and it'll be Four Corners, and you can see how that whole thing works, okay? And then, of course, our marketing system, which is Power Lead System, that's going to allow you to build your sales pages, your squeeze pages. It also has an autoresponder, and you can just build out your funnel using Power Lead System. We show you exactly how to do that. Even if you don't want to do it yourself, there's funnels built for you, so that you can just get the share code and put it into your system, and you have a pre-built funnel that works, and it works just for you, and it's perfect. That's why I use Power Lead System, because it's very simple, very easy to build, and it's not that much money. You can start out in their smaller program called Lead Lightning for $7 one-time payment. Okay, and every time you get somebody to come in and to go through this funnel system, they're going to pay, and then they get Lead Lightning for $7. You make $6 from that. Okay, if they get the whole full-blown Power Lead System, which allows you to do a lot more, and also allows you to use those share codes I was talking about. You can't use that in the share codes in Lead Lightning. You have to have the full-blown Power Lead System, the gold plan, and that's about, I'm not sure, it's about $30, $40 a month, but there's a free trial. Take advantage of the free trial, okay, and then see if it's something that you like. But you'll make $20 a month every time somebody gets involved in Power Lead System. So you got money coming from this source here. You got money coming from this source here, and of course you have money coming from My Paying Ads, which you're making the money from the profit sharing on a daily basis, and you're purchasing shares with that. Plus, if somebody joins you in My Paying Ads, you get 10% every time they buy a share, an ad pack. Every time they buy an ad pack, you get 10%. So if they come in and buy $200 worth starting out, then you're going to make $20. You're going to use that money to repurchase more ad packs in your plan to build out those levels, 200 each. Okay, very simple. And then once you get to the point where you're able to take out about $70, $70 a day, 2 days worth, you're going to use. The other 5, you're going to continue buying ad pack plans. You know how the story goes. You're going to keep buying your ad packs, and with the 5 days, and then 2 days out of the week, you're going to use to buy paid advertising. Okay, And again, like I said, if you're using $140, you're probably able to buy 300 clicks to your website, to this funnel system that Power Lead system built for you, or you built through Power Lead system. Okay, if you do that, then 30% of those people are going to opt in on average. Okay, so you got 90 people opting in. Out of those 90 people, 10% will purchase something. So you got 9 people, right? 9 people purchasing on this level if they're doing exactly what you're doing. And that's what you're going to be showing them how to do what you're doing. Okay, so 9 people buy here. You make about $4 every time a person purchases on the front end of this business. Not a lot, so you're making $36 here. Not a lot, but this 4-corner system is incredible, and the amount of money that you can make from that $18 one-time investment is also incredible. So take a look at it, you'll understand. It seems like it's only $36, but it becomes a lot more as you understand the commission structure and the payment plan that comes with 4 corners. And then here, if they get the Power Lead System Gold plan, it's going to be $20 a month. So 9 people at $20 a month. What is that? $180. $180, I believe. Yes, $180 that you're making here. Okay, from this ad that cost you $140, right? This ad cost you $140. Wasn't your own money, it came from My Paying Ads. Okay, 9 people are joining My Paying Ads in our scenario here. If 9 people spend $100, that's just $100 to fund their account, you're going to make 10% of that, or that's $900. You're going to get $90 in commissions here. Okay. Of course, we're going to use this $90 for any money coming from My Paying Ads. We're going to use to continually buy shares in My Paying Ads until we have the whole thing filled out at 200. Okay, but if you see what's happening here, we have this money here is what we're making from this ad. Okay, from that ad that we purchased from funds from My Paying Ads. It wasn't out of our pocket. It's funds from here. We bought ads, we sent them through our system, we're making more money here. And we're also building this up. So the next time that we're able to buy ads, we're doing this on a weekly basis. Instead of $140, it may be $300 that we're spending. That's going to buy us possibly, $300 could be 800 or 1,000 clicks. Okay, if it's 1,000 clicks, we go through the whole scenario. We're building this up. We're sending more people to our front end. More people are opting in, and we're getting more and more commissions. All right. So you see how it works. That's why this system with My Paying Ads is going to work for you. Okay. A lot of people are doing this. A lot of people don't know about it and how to do it, or know about this strategy. But there are a lot of people who are doing it. We'll get you into a Facebook group if you join under me. Get into a Facebook group, a closed group, and you get to see all of the people in here that are running a strategy similar to this or just like this. Okay, so that's that. That's how that whole thing works. Let's look at the funnel real quick. We'll come over here, pull up the funnel system. This was built with My Paying Ads. When you click on my squeeze page, my opt-in page, then you're going to opt in. You're going to end up on this page here. I talk a little bit about who I am and what my capabilities are, and why you should click on the links below that video. And this is where you can find out about the business. You click number 1. I talk about it in the video. There's 3 steps to getting started. Click on number 1. That's the business. That's going to take you over to 4 corners. You go ahead and watch this video here, and then you say let me in after watching that video. It costs you $18 one-time payment, and you go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, I'm not telling you to join. I'm just showing you the system. Okay, there will be a link in the description if you want to take a closer look at it. You can do that, or you can just click on the Facebook. The Facebook information in there, the Facebook link, and then you can message me if you have any other questions, okay? And then this is the marketing system, so you click number 2, for the marketing system. It's going to go into the what Power Lead system is all about and that type of thing. And then you can start your free trial by clicking this link down here. Okay. And then, of course, also there is the getting the traffic portion, and I talk a little bit more about the trusty system here, and a little bit more into the paid advertising and what systems we're using. But I go into that, and then you can pick up my paying ads here or the other traffic system that we're using for paid traffic. Okay, so that's what that's all about. That's the funnel system. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. And basically what I wanted to do today, like I said, there wasn't a lot of activity going on in my paying ads today. But what what I wanted to talk to you about is, how do you get your breakthrough? How do people get their breakthrough? Okay. Well, they are focused on what it is that they want. So focused that it becomes them. Okay. If you're focused on abundance, then you become abundance. If you're focused on getting a breakthrough, then you become that breakthrough. You see it in your eyes. You believe it, and the universe will bring it to you when you believe that strongly about what it is you want. I remember, just for example, I remember being a police officer and going for promotional exams. And the first promotional exam I went for was becoming a detective. And in my mind, we had scenarios that we had. First of all, we had scenarios that we had to go through. We had to walk into a hotel room and look at a crime scene that they put together, and figure out what happened. Okay, and before I walked through that door, I convinced myself that I was Detective Spain. I wasn't Patrolman Spain anymore. I was Detective Spain. I believed it so much that I became Detective Spain when I walked through that door. Okay, I acted as if I was the detective, so much so that I became that detective. And that's what we have to do. And I did that with all of the promotional exams. Sergeant, we had the same type of scenario where we had to go in and do as a sergeant would do. Well, I became the sergeant. When I went to an oral board, I went in there talking as if I was Sergeant Spain. And the same thing with lieutenant. When I became a lieutenant, I did the exact same thing. I was Lieutenant Spain. I wasn't Sergeant Spain anymore. I was Lieutenant Spain. Okay, and that's what you have to do in order to get your breakthrough. Okay, you have to become the successful entrepreneur that you're striving to be. Okay, and one of the ways that I do that on a daily basis is I do some meditation. First thing I do is get up in the morning and I meditate for 2 or 3, not long, 2 or 3 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, and I just don't think about anything and just get into the quietness of the room, and just the big things happen in the repose, when you're silent. And then I just sit there and I'm silent, and then I start thinking about my abundance, what I want to be. What does an abundance person feel like? What do they do? Especially, what do they feel like? Okay, so I get into that sense, and I do that on a daily basis, and you should try it. It works. The next thing I do is I get into an affirmation. I pull it up on my trusty iPhone here, and let's pull it up here. And it's basically something that I say on a daily basis before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning. And this is what I say. And I'm going to share it with you. I've never done this before. I never shared this with anybody. I'm going to share it with you. Okay? The first thing I do is this. I say this. I'm a born again Christian. I'm a Christian. So I say this. You say what you want to say depending on your religious thoughts and beliefs and so forth. But this is what I say. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am making thousands of dollars per day through internet marketing. I am paying off all of my debt by a certain date I have it here. I am doing it by doing certain things in a certain way. I create training videos that will help people get unstuck and have their breakthrough. I know that my breakthrough is already here. All I have to do is realize it. I am realizing it right now. I am whole perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am one with God. Through my conscious mind, I have the power to direct my subconscious mind. My subconscious mind is connected to God's mind. God's mind is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. Through my thoughts, I have the ability to create the object of my thought because of this relationship. I thank God for being where I am right now because I realize that this is the training ground for what I need for my future. Information and impulses are coming to me every day. These impulses are moving me closer and closer to my desires. I will celebrate these impulses when they come. Something great is happening to me today. That's my affirmation. That's what I say on a daily basis. And I hope you got it. And where I get all of this information from, I do a study every morning. After I do that, I do a reading. And, I read some motivational stuff. And the thing that I'm doing now is this course called the Master Key System. And if you'd like to get a copy of the Master Key System, hit me up on Facebook, message me, become a friend and message me, and I'll send you over where I get I'll send you over a copy of what I use, the Master Key System that I use, or the PDF that I use for the Master Key System for free. I'll just send it over to you, okay? But I read that on a daily basis. It's a 24-week tutorial on how to get free as far as your mental belief. It's really where the law of attraction started with this particular book, The Secret. That's where they're talking about a secret book. They're talking about the Master Key System. That's the book that they're talking about. So I'll get that to you if you message me. But I read that, and that's how I came up with this affirmation that I use every morning. And you by all means, use that affirmation or put something together, but it has to mean something to you. Okay, it has to make you feel good. And you see, I end it all the time with something great is going to happen to me today, or something great is happening to me today. Okay, because something great happens to you every single day. Okay, and I guess that's what I wanted to go into today, the mindset of this whole thing. You have to be always improving your mindset. Not just the mechanics that we're showing you how to do certain things a certain way, but you also have to think a certain way and believe a certain way and act a certain way. Okay? I'm Darren Spain. That's it for now. Be sure to subscribe to my channel here. Also, be sure to click the links in the description. You can find my Facebook page there, friend me on Facebook, and message me if you have any questions. You'll also find a link about this funnel system that we talked about, and there'll be a link down there that says how I use MPA to find my business. Click that link, and you'll be able to see my funnel system there. And if you want to get involved, you can go ahead and get involved through that. There'll also be a link in the description about MPA, and if you want to start there. Start it at My Paying Ads, and you want to get involved, click that link. It's free to join. Go ahead and join as a free member and check it out, and go from there. Okay, but that's in the description, and that's it. This was the 7th video, and we'll be moving on to the 8th video tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do a video a day, and we're going to talk about a lot of different things, including My Paying Ads. All right, that's it for now. I'm Darren Spain. It was great. It's a pleasure to always talk to you, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Bye for now.